Welcome to another Christmas World of the Cow, number 7. Got my jingle bells. Right, so 2 more Christmas cows for you to look at that I've did it up. Start with the eyes. Sad eyes, distressed eyes, so small pupils. Help sort of sell the emotion, you know, little tricks like that. And I wanted him to be a sort of heavy kind of, or she, I wanted her to be a heavy kind of cow, so it's kind of all sort of very heavy and sad, and it sort of just helps sell the mood of the character. So sticking in the others and just quickly whistling away, doing all the bits and pieces. Now, I don't know where we stand on ethics here, but I've actually cloned this cow for this cartoon. I'm not sure if that's strictly legal, but well, I didn't have much time, so whoop, there we go. I've cloned, I don't know, Dolly the cow, I don't know. And anyway, I've just changed a few little bits of this cow to differentiate it from the other cow. Didn't want it to look like a mirror, so changed the eyes. This cow's definitely grumpier than the first one. Moved the arm, just sort of, you know, just nipped and tucked some various bits and pieces, and shrunk them down, moved it along. Now obviously they're engaging in some sort of ritual together, something that needs their arms extended, and that is pulling the Christmas cracker. Not sure if anyone else in the world does this, but we English people, British people, pull a cracker. Now I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, how did they pick up the cracker in the first place? Well, I have the answer to that. They actually got someone with an opposable thumb, could have been a monkey, I don't know, did they? Anyway, and stuffed it over the hooves, and then when they attempted to pull the cracker, of course they couldn't grip hold of it, and it just fell to the floor. So hence the sad expressions on the faces and the anger. It's very sad cartoon. Not the best cartoon I've done in the world, but you know, I quite like it. I think it's quite funny. Obligatory cloud, and then my moniker StiK. So that's that one done. Hope you liked it. Here's the second. Now I had a lot of trouble with this one. I've got to say I didn't like what I was doing, so I pretty much rub it all out and do it again. I didn't like the look of the eyes. So I did sort of Simpsons eyes, which were sort of the opposite of being crossed. I don't know. Anyway, so this cow looks a bit Marty Feldman-ish. I couldn't get the shape of the body right. It just all looked a bit wrong. But it's kind of foreshortened and strange, so I kind of carried on going and just, you know. Anyway, it kind of worked out once I sorted it all out. You know, just nipped and tucked various bits and pieces. But this cow does look a bit sort of distressed. So the ears are back, the eyes are a bit ugh. And again, another distressed cow, our wonky eyes, and shouting. This one is hysterical. So ears wonky, wonkiness, you know, everything's a bit scatty. But he was a bit too big. She was a bit too big. Keep saying he. Sorry about that. Sorry to all the bulls out there that are watching this. And it's got paper. She has paper all over her. Bit of sellotape there, still on the reel. Don't want to say too much, give the joke away. Not that it's that great a joke, but it's alright, you know. Scissors stuck in her back. Big ones, like my nanny uses. Well, not my nanny, my wife's nanny, great nanny. She cuts her fingernails with something that could probably cut a book in half, and she could only do one side, one hand, so we bought her some clippers. So happy ending to that story. Anyway, so yep, finishing off doing the wrapping paper designs. I think you can tell why I don't design wrapping paper. It's not good, but there you go. I didn't copy and paste these stars. I drew them out. I was well, I don't know why I did it really. I could have copied and pasted them, but in the end I just went, oh, sod it, I'm just drawing them. So stuck with loads of sellotape onto this cow's body, another little reel of sellotape over her body, just getting the sizes right and just making sure they're all okay. Start drawing the grass in, nip and tuck some of the grass just to make it look nice and sharp, and just nice shapes, really nice edgy little shapes. Give it a bit of movement, give the grass a bit of movement, everything, just so it flows nicely. Coloured in sky, and the shadows, little marquee there, all the noses, the horns, and then started colouring up the udders and all that sort of stuff, the paper. Just blip blop, get the paint bucket, slop it all on. So obviously some sort of disaster has happened to this cow. Then just finishing off all those little silly little bits and pieces. And I think we're almost there. Are we almost there? Oh, goodness gracious me! There's so much to colour in here. Then what I did was I marqueed the cow, and I did another layer of blue over the top, and knocked back the opacity, so just knocked her back and brought her to the foreground, and then I was just sort of putting in little highlights to just pick her out, but it just sort of gives it a bit of depth. Put it in a cloud, and I think I typed all this out beforehand to save me a bit of time. Don't think it did really, but she's saying, "Hooves and wrapping paper do not mix, my friend." So she's had a bit of a mare trying to wrap up. And again, I suppose an opposable thumb joke, but there you go. Anyway, she's got hooves. But if you want to see some more What a Cow, there's 365 cow jokes within this book at lulu.com. And also we have the cards and t-shirts at Cafe Press. So if you want to give your mates a really good card, go over there. Anyway, Merry Christmas to you all.